Hello， 各位观众，欢迎收看今天的 SA Channel， 我是 C。哎，刚刚看那个他2代的前面的那个片头动画，那感觉画面跟3代还蛮接近的啊。OK， 我们昨天玩到进入大教堂，然后我们敲了这家伙一拳。那我们现在要来去找他那个博泰斯特的小孩。游戏进度会随时自动储存，你也可以按下主选单进行手动储存。那个箭头是什么
？The dragon's back！
巨龙又来喽！这一代居然还有这种注意力。刺下巴！我们的剑，喷了。
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me,
击败巨龙并找到
within reason, of course.
大主教堂。
I'd like Triss Merigold to come with me, if she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Ah, 2个屁孩。
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Thanks
感
be
谢
to
诸
the
神，
gods.
他们回
My
应了我
prayers
的
are
祈祷。
answered.
杰洛特就这么放心哦？他不怕这个老灰亚是刺客吗？
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
哇，这个屁孩小年纪就这么有想法。
Bells, your triumph is complete.
是
The
感谢
city
祖
and
先和
fortress
创造
taken,
师
sire.
得到
Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now.
他的嘴唇疯
No
狂的抖
tears,
动。
Boosie. One day you'll be
Boosie.
king, and kings do not weep.
国王是不哭泣。
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face.
去洗
They
洗
must
你
not
的
see
脸，
that you
不可以让他们
wept.
看到你在哭泣。
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
女生是妹妹，男生是哥哥。看，真的觉得他是刺客。他应该就是那个吧，动画里面一开始的那一个，叫什么名字啊？我忘记了。
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
那个叫什么名字啊？忘记
They
了。
have your eyes, sire.
这个保镖不尽责啊 ！Hello LASTFISH 晚安。保镖就是要随时随地跟在身边啊，你们可以啊。那个光头叫什么名字啊？兽魔猎人的光头。熊忘记他的名字叫什么。才刚打胜仗而已就被刺杀了。No，Hello S 大晚安。你看到因拔死去咯。哦，对，雷索。哎，是吗？是雷索？对，雷索。刚刚片头动画那一个。果然是你。你这个国王刺客。这么干，你们兽魔猎人的膝盖不是都很软吗？你就这样跳下去了。我告衰，刚好这个姿势。应该只有老杰的膝盖不好，先寄个2箱维骨力去给老杰吃吃。
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
你会被
Convince
吊
them
死。
otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did.
应该是他是
And
歌
my
喉
father did
吧？
exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any
看
case,
他刚刚国王的那个
I'll
衣
not
服
rest，until
脖
the
子
murderer is punished.
Tell me how you
那边
serve.
好像没有说很保
I
护
carry out
人。
orders others are incapable of executing.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means 3 things. Utter chaos will prevail,
维
Visima
吉
will
玛
run
的葡
dry
萄
of
酒的
wine
烈
and
酒会
strong
缺货
drink,
本地的
and
娼
local
妓会大
force
发利
will
市。
make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed.
割脖子那边
Only
其
to find out
不用
she's no，
他那边
longer
没有锁指甲
How
符
do you
保护啊。
It's my business to know.
哦，是吗？
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest?
锁指甲基本上
The
是
king's
防弓
blood
箭
runs in
的，
their
所以他
veins. So yes, they are
对
entitled to the
刺杀
throne,
的能力
not
还
some
不错。
drooling nobles.
防弓
What if
箭、
someone
防
vouched for
割
me?。
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common
那
knowledge
个
she
体格
is.
应该吃得进去。
What happened to her?
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
For fuck's sake, you command the
Yeah,
blue
come on,
stripes.
come on,
Do
let's
something.
do it.
The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in
哪里
here.
有？
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
他
don't claim he
不
was a
是
monk.
僧侣
He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue striped masks.
条纹的密
Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando.
伊
I
欧
know where
菲
to
斯
find
的
them.
突击部队。
We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
你是不会早点来问你？
Thank you.
“蓝衣铁卫”。为什么明明是杰洛特在
Never
发
heard
出
of
声音，
women
但他
serving in the special
他却是
forces.
在
This is
左
one of my
声道
best
出来啊！
How'd she wind up in the blue stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared.
喝东西的声音。
One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death.
杰洛特之
The
死，
report details events from 5 years ago.
要回忆那个，要回忆那个铁
Population
炒叉杀人。
1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts.
最
A
后一次大
massacre
屠杀，
ensues. Streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perish, including the witches Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witches. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
Jennifer，
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes.
真的。
Eat. You'll need your strength.
真好奇他要怎么结束。
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
What say we teach him a lesson for what he did to Foltest?
I'll not touch this guy.
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see. Rip your guts out!
居然是 QT！ 看我按错了，我按错了。所谓的智商都这么低吗？他们智商不低一点，我们没有办法逃出去了。那我不是拿到钥匙。
Damn torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
Huh? What was that?
啊，烦呢、这应该算 bug。
Hungry.
All right, darling. Just you and me. Not very...
那我不能再玩那个潜龙谍影了。
You deaf or what? I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards!
All right,
Where the
Hodgson,
hell is
let's see
everyone?
it.
Guards, over here!
Throttle idiots. You wanted a map? There it is, first-rate carving. Wanted me inside? Here I am. What the fuck else you want from me?
You tell him.
特工神典，潜龙谍影。上层地牢钥匙。 这没错，这是潜龙谍影，重装的，重装的。找谁啊？找妹子啊！
I am Shilad Fitz-Estelin, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Val Emrys.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
黑甲军。
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron Lavalette. Please accept my
正是因为他的
deepest
逝去，才促
condolences.
使我们互有。
Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue, and I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
哦，原来是嘎迪狼啊！嘎迪狼。
State whose ruler title.
Come in, Master Geralt. Allow me to introduce the Baroness Lavalette, mother to the royal
哇，雷帝
children,
男爵夫
who
人。
at present mourns the passing of her eldest son.
Milady.
I comfort the Baroness with assurances that House Lavalette need suffer no more, its future brighter as it stands protected by the Empire of Nilfgaard.
Did you kill my son, Arion?
Milady, I wouldn't trust the ambassador if I were you.
Master Geralt, let us be serious, please.
Let him speak. I wish to hear this.
I didn't know your son, but I know he saw the Empire as a foe, as did King Foltest.
You've no notion of the events transpiring in the kingdom, of what Kimbolt, Maravel, and their ilk are capable. My duty is to Foltest's children, their safety. And though I too see a pact with Nilfgaard as a pact with the devil, I feel I have no
哎，
choice.
这个时候的西里
Besides,
在干嘛？
can you say that you really knew the king?
Well enough to be confident of my words.
Truly? In that case, what kind of a man was he? I wish to know your view.
Milady, those of my profession generally live longer by not judging the nobly born. Especially crowned heads they're accused of murdering.
If there's any truth to the accusation, you stand to lose nothing by speaking.
I didn't kill Foltest. What's more, I intend to find the man who did.
The ambassador questioned your guilt. It seems now that I too believe you did not slay the king. Your Excellency, you will aid the Witcher to escape the castle. That is my wish.
But, my lady, this would represent an immeasurable risk in my estimation. And there is the matter of your son.
He chose his fate and departed in a manner worthy of the Lavalets. How am I to believe you'll protect me from reptiles like Kimbolt and Maravel when you balk at the notion of deceiving a few prison guards?
Milady, I shall do what is in my power. Give me a moment, Witcher, then proceed to the main gate.
토토모모.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. But one more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the
我
double.
有武器啊，我有一把短小的锤锤。这是 bug 吗？ 他走去哪里了？这代感觉应该是不能游泳的。你们两个自己去那个。
Geralt, over here.
特意是吗？
You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an
隐
invisibility
形
cloak.
披风。Hello
Is everything all right?
Not
YNGJERY0310
exactly.
完。
I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's
弑
whore.
王者的婊子。
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, Spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. but no one save old
老
Natalis can
纳塔
restore
利斯
true
外，
order.
没有人会恢复真正的
Natalis is
秩序
far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
金伯
Politics
顿
is
来
secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago, I got a message from an informer in Flotsam.
尤菲斯
He
以
saw
秃
Yorveth in the
头
company
巨
of a
汉，
large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to
尤
start
特背
somewhere.
后都是
The
边
trading
上。
post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Edirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is then.
从福岛开始，
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
夜来
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Line's clear, Captain!
告诉我夜来的事情。
War is a good time to forge friendships, alliances. Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords.
我还蛮喜欢这种漫画画风式的构场动画。
When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
为毛这个漫画里面的人
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known The Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
谁被上了绞刑台啊？4个月前，泰莫里亚雅典兵界。是谁？松鼠帮。Hello， 扣啊126晚安。我们3代好像很少解到松鼠帮的任务，只有一个。哇！灭鬼被拖走了。哦，类虫科，怕怕，忘记它叫什么名字了。那只虫，什么工兵的，或什么勇士，有必要这样吗？哦，好多装备哦。发扬光大石头岛，十技弓哦，对，这一代好像没有十字弓。这一代我们还是传统的兽魔猎人。
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk.
喝汤哎。
Bow low. You stand before a head crowned.
你正站在一名国王的头前面。
That of Demavend, king of Aedirn, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on. A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point.
血蜘蛛很快就会。刚刚那只是血蜘蛛哦。
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crown.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I won't know gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck.
野兽逮到他的内鬼了。
Do we have a deal, Elf?
到
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the month.
只是他跟我讲夜奶的事情。看一下物品，他没有办法比较哎。哦，这生命加5，抗性各10%，流血加10%。史诗。我的装都是史诗装哦。
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants are being
港口被封锁。
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest.
Hello.
兽魔猎人的银剑，配方哎。
You coming?
先让我采个草药。
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Hear that?
I smell an elf.
是你，刚刚那一位精灵，他3代是不是有出现过？
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children. Twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
还是只是一个长得
很
类似的
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
We need him alive. Know any useful spells?
Get his attention. I need to focus.
I'll try.
Climb down and we'll finish this. I await.
Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect I'll not duel, but one that I will crush.
Seems like you spout the same old elven drivel.
What do you mean, Witcher?
I've seen your kind before. Proud and shay, sneaking around forests. Helpless, yet masking that with acts of increasing cruelty.
I helped kill Roach's king. You call that helpless? Or would you call me a terrorist? No one will grant us our freedom, Witcher. We must win it for ourselves.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Triss, now!
Ah, 变蝴蝶。
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
你确定？
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close. Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not exactly a flower. One of the commanders. I'm a woman.
I noticed. At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Not mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go.
Stop shooting.
Are you alright?
Yes. Fine.
Sons of bitches.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait, the barrier's waning. Triss!
Be quick!
Give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
Scoia'tael attacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves! One!
根本就不像是在被攻击的状态。
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
Emir Var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
卖香料。
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution.
一个矮人和某个，我怎么觉得我好像知道这两个是谁啊？
There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant.
Did you say that?
Not likely.
吊死，吊死。先看一下手札，杀快之剑，国王刺客回复记忆。 其实我看不太懂这一章的，他们这一代的这个任务到底是怎样。
Why the hell are we restacking this stuff if the port's still open?
恢复机，我们先来解杀怪之剑。 获得一剑。这边哪里有铁匠？
A bunch of non-humans and a spy! Quiet, woman. I heard the artist is cowardly.
应该是前面了。
They're hanging non-humans under spy!
I heard the poets to hang for debauchery.
For debauchery? In Flotsam?
啊
Zoltan.
丹德里恩是你。
My fool.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help! Dog catcher. Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
太放荡。
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want to noose place around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel!
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people.
He
sure like to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap! The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do!
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Go,
Marito's lackeys!
Not room for one more deviant! They'll hang anyway! Go, Marno! Go
got room for one more deviant. Look at that. Yeah!
果然是你们两个。
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Your people started it. Short fuses, some of them.
What do I care? They started, but you finished.
I had to defend my friends. Will you release them?
Terrible choice of friends, Witcher. I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of La Valette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Go to your home.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being. They're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
欢迎来到福冈。
They were really going to hang us. I don't know.
还要烧掉瞭望台。
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery beneath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Notice me. Might find something interesting here.
我要去找铁匠。
Here comes the witch. Ha! Greetings. A word, if you will. You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima, in a laboratory. Seeing as you're a witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima.
1、2年后
We'd examine you and reward you generously.
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more.
Are you in?
Why not?
Splendid!
Excellent.
Now, if you could also keep a journal of the experiment.
Don't overdo it.
非人种族区。
Hey boss, look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. And how are you, Witcher?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So